Lanaya huh? She's a dumb dickhead. 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 Wait, what is that? I'm gonna have to go with Dolphins, but I can't go with them though, cause they got some good ass plays. But no, I'm not, cause there's a good ass play, boy. They hard. They hard. All right, come on. I got something. Dickhead. 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 Lanaya. Lanaya bike. Home. Bro, my shirt is wet from washing them damn dishes. I don't like washing dishes. Imagine having David Lawrence on your fucking team and Saquon Barkley. Wait, is that Charles Barkley's son? Charles Barkley. Lanaya. Watch the damn stream, Sam. Watch me beat your boyfriend. Can he take control all the way? Oh, shit. Looks like you haven't. No. I don't think sucking dick sounds like that, bro. I think it sounds like whatever Lanaya be fucking. Trey said, even though it's gonna stay in your pants, you might want to think about being a little less rough. La 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 la. Imagine having Seahawks as your offense and Tampa Bay as your defense. Wait. Multiplied. D. Multiplied. Dickhead. 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 If this nigga beats me with the worst team out there, bro. Oh, the Giants are. Oh, so who? Yo! Mitchell Trubisky is not QB for the fucking Bears. He used to. He's an 89. Exactly. He's an 89 fucking overall. What the hell? Nigga sucks.
We are just about
Yes,
9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Jets.
I'm about to try. I'm about to kick it straight to the middle, too.
Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
I know what to do next. I know what to
do
do
next. Kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Yo, what's good, chat? LA Lakers. Wait, fuck. I'm the LA Rams. My brother here is New York Jets.
White gonna come out throwing.
So, you know. Come here, boy.
And his first look is incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside.
We got 6 people
great confidence,
already.
great skill.
To throw on 2nd and 10. White. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, White. And that is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
What she does here? What would you do? What she tries to say?
Off play action, here's White. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 36. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
They got another hurt.
On 1st down, it's White.
Monstrous motherfucker.
He finds Wilson. And all the way inside.
Jalen running faster.
Before they drop it. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Come on,
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Give me good now.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
You better be glad I didn't.
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Come here, boy.
From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. Now a hit,
No.
loose football, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Touchdown! C.J. Uzomah, 23 yards for the touchdown.
I'm playing Madden since
And the
2012.
Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here.
I used to play that damn PS3, that little fucking box. With the little dip at the end.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he spins past him and into space. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Mayfield now. Out to his left. Got a man. It's Higbee complete.
And no, nigga, that's not the same damn
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and
it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Van Jefferson, 37 yards. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now 13-7. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And this travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
So you can get a legal fucking touch.
Now White with a first down throw. Caught, it's Wilson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
I might.
Options galore here, second and a few inches.
If I got to.
From the shotgun, here's White.
Who's supposed to be on this content?
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
We don't watch Corey.
Tyler Conklin, 39 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
You don't get this, bro.
Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for two here. They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside.
I'm about to turn the big bitch back on or off. What are you talking about? I don't even know.
Mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Oh, Lanai is actually watching
the move to his left.
That's crazy.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
Man, what the hell
and he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive.
I'm gonna go with my damn gut.
Dancing to his
man,
left.
what the? That's not your play. That's not.
One, and that's going to be intercepted.
That's not your route. That's supposed to be running.
C.J. Mosley. And the Jetsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On 2nd and 9, White. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm about to strap your ass up really fast.
White.
Maybe what did?
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Powell, 29 yards. And the Rams are back within a score. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2. Mayfield going to take for the 2. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. So roughing the passer, and they get the safety there.
And this is one, I think, where the safeties usually got to come a long way. So sometimes it's tough for him to slow down that momentum. That's going to draw the ball more times than that.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as it gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. To throw, White. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
I could have sacked that nigga.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
It's going to be embarrassing for you once I start winning, my nigga.
85 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. They're going to keep
Come here, boy.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got...
I meant to hurdle. What the hell?
Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
The hell off of me.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Nobody knows you. You're a rando. What are you talking about?
Mayfield. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. Touchdown.
Get off. Get off, sir. Get off.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. They'll look to throw.
Come on, man.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here.
That's the second time I missed the damn 2-point conversion, my nigga.
On the try for
Nah.
2.
That was the fucking 3rd time, my nigga. I have it all on film. What you talking about, nigga? I can go recheck that bitch.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure.
Is Lanai still watching?
And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. White's throw going to be caught by Davis. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now White. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Yeah.
Tyler Conklin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. White looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
I wouldn't really care because I know that man.
Here's White. Gonna look deep for Wilson.
One
that's intercepted.
Yo.
Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Hallelujah, Mike.
Open is Powell, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 36 yards on the play.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think.
I didn't hear it because
I'm something together on this drive. Because remember, last time they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Get up on that nigga.
Open man here is Conklin. He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's another first down, and what'll be a gain of 21 yards.
Get off the nigga is fat. Like, what the hell?
Now White.
Nah, get that. Get that.
And no one to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive.
Nah,
a momentary
if you miss a deal too
quick, passing game, it has been
you
moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more
said
downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Come on, fat nigga. Come on, fat nigga.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Come on, Aaron Donald.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. There he goes, right side. Pass the
fat
20.
nigga trying to take.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I already pressed it.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here.
Run. It's a run play.
So we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Damn, nigga.
White's throw complete there to Moore. The 40. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Not this zone. No, it's coming.
Out of the gun, it's White. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Steps away. Powell on the catch.
No, Jefferson, get the fuck behind me!
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
A first down throw from
shit, that nigga
Mayfield
just got
being chased out left. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage force the ball free, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Tyler
goes for 24 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first.
Oh, yeah, Tyler?
Now Mayfield looking end zone, but it's incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Come on, Tyler, come on. Throw the fucking ball. What the hell?
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Now Mayfield on third and goal, escaping the pressure.
The universe of
pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
To throw, Mayfield feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's second
Tyler
goal.
on the fade.
Here's Mayfield.
Fuck that.
Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams have cut it back within a score.
It's okay, Trey.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Down there.
On the 2-point try to go
down there.
Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. White.
I hate when you fucking do those.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. Back to throw. White.
Because she's telling me lies.
This one finds Wilson downfield. Touchdown, Jets.
Nigga's last name is Durant.
Touchdown in this opening quarter. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone. 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
My butt bone. My butt bone. My butt bone. My butt bone. Hold on. Ow. Ow. Alright, I'm good. Ow! No, I'm not. I'm laying
Set
down
to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. Very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a matter of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got a man.
Your man decided to put this shit on.
He's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Completes it to Powell.
Yeah.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Your second quarter.
So 3 plays already, 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Mayfield looks to throw.
Like a fucking reporter.
He'll dump this off to Akers, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Yo, what?
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
Get that nigga. Get that nigga. Get that nigga Akers. Get that nigga Akers. Get that nigga Akers.
He's at the 50. 30.
Get that nigga. Fuck you.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess.
I'm 2 TDs behind. I'm 2 TDs behind. I'm 2 TDs behind. I'm alright.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick 6, the other comes back and matches it. These are 2 defenses that are plan on winning the game for their teams themselves.
And he's brought down. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From the 6. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
One hit!
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks. Like the people just leave the candy out.
He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Well, one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime, because he's absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, you know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good...
Unlucky. Another interception.
Don't let the fucking...
Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. Past the 20.
Your name is Sherwood.
Brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Your name is Sherwood.
Overall, he's had a productive day throwing the football, but that time maybe trying to do a little too much.
Your name is Sherwood, bro. Who the hell last name is Sherwood?
Coaches have been beside themselves with all the yardage that have been piled up with him throwing the football. But in this age of football, what they care about most, possession, and them taking it away, turning it into a pick 6. They don't worry about the yardage given up. They like the result that their defense gave them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
PA.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back?
Oh, shit, that's you.
This is where leaders
fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed.
This guy head tapped like a mother.
He's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
How about the first half he's putting together?
Watch this.
Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right.
Come on, Tyler. Come on, Tyler.
And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I ain't got to go for shit, man.
And again, it's Mayfield rolling to his right. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
That nigga just got put down like a fucking dog. What the hell?
They'll look to throw again. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Carl Lawson.
Yeah, nigga, I know that.
As he gets in there for the sack.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance.
And the pressure gets to him again. John Franklin Myers. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Say you're trying to be QB, right?
Mayfield.
And you want to.
And now here is another
But you
interception.
But you can't take a high one. You can't.
And the Jets are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goal.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. White.
She's trying to support a creator. What are you talking about?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
On the slant, he's got Davis. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. White. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
If this nigga misses this shit, bro, I'm laughing. Mother. Like a motherfucker on drugs.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they got the turnover, and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately, in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you. But better to give up 3 than 6.
Trey, don't you
Set
wish
to begin their next
all right,
drive,
so what if Lanaya looks like
at the line.
Like
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
What would you do?
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
Well, what if
we
you
need
do
you to
the,
get
like,
us
sweet
back
stuff?
on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared
I
to
wouldn't
them.
really do nothing.
Not
I would go
necessarily
to
what you look at your plays.
and
Oh,
say
this hurts
hi,
the defense.
and then,
I want the ball in
yo,
the hands of
have you
X,
seen
Y, and
Sweet
Z,
Boots, bro?
and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the
They
playmakers.
immaculate.
Mayfield's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
No low game, something like that. And then,
Meanwhile, Mayfield's
and
throw
then
pulled in
he'll
here by
send you
Powell. And he'll
like
be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
How you can see Sweet's boots?
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
To the goal line, but it's in.
Where the hell is CB? No, I need... Huh? I need wide receiver. Alright. Why the hell is Cooper Kupp not on this shit, bro? Alright, where is Jalen Ramsey? You don't know nobody that fucking plays football. Do you know Jalen Ramsey?
Complete.
Do you know Cooper Kupp?
After the
You have to know who
Peyton
Peyton Manning is.
10 from the 20. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a big force of completion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Bro, what the hell?
Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. So the call's made by Sean McVay, and they're going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
Nigga, you're a weenie. L7 weenie.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick.
I messed up.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
Hold on.
Just shy of midfield at the 49. A first throw for the backup Wilson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Wilson now off the bootleg. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. And
touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead.
Why you gotta come with this though, nigga? We're all fun and games, nigga. This is a game.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and a round is on here in this first half.
Nah, because I'm tired of you calling me a fucking bitch. You don't know what the fuck I'm at. Like, what the hell? Like,
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, man, you shit on your girl's grave. What are you talking about?
This one fielded at the 5.
The hell?
Oh, yeah. Quite make it to the
Ote! Ote! Come on! With the music. Ote! Wait, huh? Okay.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
Right about that, that's the same simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive.
Oh, shit!
Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Mayfield off the play fake, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh,
what the?
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
Sorry.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
He tore his ACL.
Terrell Lewis. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time.
Oh!
And then
pressure comes and down.
My play.
Quentin Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. On the run, let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
To the fucking Packers.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be
who's
down.
the Packers again?
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion.
You know that team.
And they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I'm trading this nigga.
He finds his man complete. That's Powell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. First down, Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
No,
and now here's another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take over here.
No, you have Sauce Gardner.
We saw that during his much heralded college career.
I'm not even realizing that.
Into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears.
He's hot,
and that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football.
Touchdown! Garrett Wilson.
You have Sauce Gardner, bro. Thank God you ain't put that nigga on fucking offense.
And the Jets have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Zerline now for the PAT.
Sauce Gardner the best. What? Nigga's number 1, bro. On
and the route is on here in this first half.
Wee wee. She said wee wee. What the hell? You said personal
Out
wee
is the
wee.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
What the hell?
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
You got a wee wee, man.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Exactly.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
If you think about it,
that's a prime example of the danger that Baker Mayfield presents when he's able to get outside of the pocket.
And we see many quarterbacks do this in the league. A lot of them have that good mobility.
Holy mackerel.
But we see them, they're more like striders, right?
Meow, meow,
and he turns it into a big-time shot.
Bro, Trey, how the fuck you gonna get mad at me?
Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Now it's
How you
Wilson.
gonna get mad at me for meowing?
Pass
How you gonna get mad at me for meowing in your mic yesterday? But you just meowed in my mic,
There,
sir.
21 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Wilson.
I'm strapping that nigga up like a lion.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone. But he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Zerline good with a PAT. Route is on.
No pause intended. No pause intended. No pause intended. Poor.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Sir, when's the last time you ate a fucking nutty buddy?
Fields it right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
What?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well,
partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, he's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Your girl is my girl.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Forced out to his left. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
All right, if we do 5-minute quarters,
would you watch that? As they bite off 23 more on that one.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one.
If it's 50 minutes, I ain't playing, nigga.
And his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
I ain't playing if it's fucking 50.
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, L.A. Ben Skoranek, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to claw one back. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
He said therapy.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Where?
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? Things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Why the hell are you still fighting with that?
Wilson, it's loose.
Pick up his score, pick up his score, pick up his score. Awesome, bad hit.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
Make sure my shit's straight, bitch ass.
You have this type of talents because you feel like you're into the
no,
open
I didn't,
field,
bro. I never called Cleveland
feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield down. Sliding out of the pocket. And a big loss here as he's taken down. John Franklin Myers able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Boy, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
It's called interesting.
What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Beloved
out to his left. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Do you accept Lanaya to be your beloved wife? And Lanaya, do you accept for Trey?
And that'll do it for the end of
the Do you accept Trey to be your beloved husband?
NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I get ball, so you get
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
That's not her.
Take it in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Thank God it's not.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do a pressure shoot. And my goodness, another interception.
Psych, I lied. You're about to get tackled by the fucking O-line, boy.
Play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Troy Hill picks it, and the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, we take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
That one goes for 30 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
And he can't get rid of it. It's taken down. Quinton Williams getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
To try again after the sack, Mayfield. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And they cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards a
Yup.
Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
What the hell happened?
The throw over the middle taken in, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses.
Wide open.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp 73 yards. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, there's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Again, he finds more. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
No, the hell I don't. That's fucking nasty. That's not even funny. That's just pure nasty.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
She did not say it. Oh, well, nigga, I didn't hear you. I did not hear her, nigga, and I'm not trying to be like everybody. Who's everybody?
Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Play fake. Mayfield. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. He's at the 40. 20. 10. 5. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, an even 90 yards. And the Rams get a bit closer. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now down to 20. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes. LA football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
And that is incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on ball game for him. That's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mayfield. On the move to his left. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you either throw.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. John Franklin Myers, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Now Mayfield on 4th
Take to them.
Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield, escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? From the gun, Mayfield. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
4th down, Mayfield. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Ben Skoranek. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick.
Man, you the damn ball.
And the Jets have got it. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Steps away. And now here is another interception. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Mayfield on first down. And now here is another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A quick throw caught by Kupp out wide. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And now here is another interception. And the Rams are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Following the interception, Mayfield rolling to his right. Run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mayfield now from the 50, rolling to his left. Powell on the catch. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 35. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Wilson will throw again. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, a 9-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 57 yards. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, You could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now Wilson, flushed out right. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Wilson, out to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, Wilson. Open man is Uzomah. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. The CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping.
And it'll be intercepted. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 40. The 20. 10. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick.
Oh!
And they've got it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Aaron Donald with a sack. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence.
Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 26 yards. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Wilson going to throw for it. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to...
And my goodness, another interception.
Sauce Gardner puts it on.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
Now Wilson on first down. This is caught. Touchdown. Corey Davis, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football. I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a first down. To throw, Mayfield. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Quan Alexander picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Wilson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them. After the other side, their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here is another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he brings this one back. It's a... has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Howell now to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Naya, ask Trey why he paused the game. Ask Trey why he paused the game. Ask him why he paused the game. Nigga left. tell him I'm... Nigga paused. Nigga left. Yeah.